What's up, guys? Your boy, 22K13. I'm gonna give you guys the wrestling news wrap up for June 18, 2015. WWE Tough Enough winner making more money than top NXT stars. The winner of WWE Tough Enough is expected to face significant resentment from the WWE locker room. The Wrestling Observer newsletter reported that the winner will be on far more money than the top NXT stars like Sasha Banks, Finn Balor, and Hideo Itami. The prize for winning Tough Enough is $250,000. If a woman was to win the show, she'd be making large multiple of what all the women in NXT earn. When you consider how hard the NXT divas have worked, it seems a little unfair that an unproven rookie will instantly be making more money than them. As for Itami and Balor, they were top international stars. They are in a strange position, having to earn less than someone who will just be breaking into the business. All of this is going to contribute to a rough start in WWE for the eventual Tough Enough winner. The resentment in the locker room will undoubtedly be a challenge. There will also be significant pressure from WWE, who will want the winner to be developed quickly in order to deliver a return on the financial investment. Whoever wins is going to have to work very hard. Unfortunately, the show has a terrible track record for producing stars. Being crowned the winner could be a curse, with many of the past runner-up actually doing better than the winners in the long run with WWE. Kevin Owens teasing something for today. This week Talking Jericho lineup, while promoting his upcoming match with Samoa Joe on tonight's episode of NXT. Kevin Owens teased for fans to keep an eye on WWE.com this afternoon for something. It's likely an in-depth interview with the NXT champion, but we'll keep you updated. Chris Jericho released his schedule for this week's episode of Talking Jericho on podcast1.com. Today he will be talking with Vanilla Ice and sharing his memories of the late, great American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. This Friday, Jericho will be sitting down with WWE interviewer Renee Young. WWE Hall of Famer suffered a heart attack, currently in critical condition. According to PWInsider.com, WWE Hall of Famer Bob Blackjack Mulligan Winham, who had been dealing with numerous health issues over the years, was scheduled to undergo brain surgery today to help relieve pressure on his brain, but he suffered a heart attack on Tuesday. Winham, who is 72 years old, is currently in critical condition but is conscious. Winham is the father of Barry Winham and the grandfather of WWE stars Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt. Sean X-Pac Waltman blamed TMZ over 911 call. Sean X-Pac Waltman took to Twitter and blamed TMZ for releasing the 911 call from Dusty Rhodes' wife. Dear TMZ and Harvey Levin TMZ, and I quote, I have defended you to critics and Twitter followers when they say you not a legit news source. If you want, so much of the media wouldn't be citing you as their source for story. I never minded any story you reported on me, as I take responsibility for my actions and accept the consequences. That being said, myself and I dare say countless others are completely disgusted with your policy of releasing 911 calls from families desperately pleading for someone to save their loved one. The recent release of the 911 call from the family of Dusty Rhodes and the release of Ric Flair's 911 call when his son Reed died is shameful and sickening. You can defend it as being newsworthy, but in reality you just feeding the sickening thirst for the kind of voyeurism in today's society. The late great Randy Savage's father, also deceased, Angelo Poffo, who wrestled as the Mixer, had a saying that went where money lies, honor dies. Is there really that much money made by entering these calls? So your followers can hear these people at arguably the worst moment of their lives. Maybe there is enough money in it for you to trade in your honor. I'm usually a fan but completely disgusted by your lack of discretion. Truly, Sean Waltman. MTV covered Kevin Owens' attack on MGK. MTV was one of the mainstream news outlets that covered WWE superstar and NXT champion Kevin Owens' attack on rapper MGK on WWE Raw. MTV Adam Fleshner posted a breakdown of Monday night event, highlighted by text, gifs, and tweets, including the following text and a freestyle from MGK on Instagram. MGK is always down to put on for his city, so you know he was thrilled when he got to perform in Cleveland on WWE Raw Monday night. And he stepped up to the plate and gave a characteristically energetic and engaging performance. The Pack Arena was going nuts, and Kev was riding high. But then things took a turn, a violent turn, and the bad boy rapper ended up getting thrown off stage, physically slammed by a B-Mock WWE wrestler. News on Nikki Bella title reign, update on Jimmy Uso WWE TV status. Jimmy Uso once again appeared on commentary last night as he sat in for the entire main event taping. It appeared as if Jimmy will continue in this role until he is cleared to return to the ring. Nikki Bella became the third longest reigning WWE Diva champion this week and has about 3 months left if she wants to top AJ Lee, who is currently number 1. Bella just passed Beth Phoenix, who is at 204 days, and she will likely pass Maurice, who is at 215 days. AJ Lee is at 295 days. WWE releasing Sting DVD this year. WWE will be releasing the Sting Into the Light DVD Blu-ray on October 7, 2015 to fans in Australia. WWE will also release the new Sting WWE DVD in the United States and UK, Europe in early October as well. The DVD will have feature a documentary on Sting's career and several of his matches. Jim Ross confirmed Owen Hart documentary rumor. WWE Hall of Famer Jim Ross confirmed in his latest blog entry that WWE had planned to release a documentary on Owen Hart, and I quote, "As I was sitting in an office in Asheville, North Carolina at Evelyn Charity being interviewed by WWE for the upcoming Owen Hart DVD and discussing what May 23, 1999 meant to me, my cell phone buzzed incessantly. It wouldn't stop and interrupted our recording. I needed to take a break and collect my thoughts on a question that I knew I was coming, but I still dreaded answering. I excused myself to the men's room and eventually got around to checking my message, and to my honor and to my horror, I found out that my friend of over 30 years, Dusty Rhodes, had died at age 69 in Orlando, Florida. Kevin Owens challenging John Cena for WWE US title. Kevin Owens was the subject of Michael Cole's WWE.com interview this week, and he made it clear that he wants a match for John Cena's United States title. This is the first time that Owens has publicly said that he wants to take the U.S. title from Cena. He noted at the end of the interview that he originally said he didn't want it, but now he does because he felt disrespected by Cena after their awesome Money in the Bank match. He added that sometimes people change their mind. Owen also discussed the situation with rapper Machine Gun Kelly on Raw when he gave him a powerbomb off the stage and through a table. When the move happened, they never showed the actual landing because it was pretty soft and would have more impact for the audience at home without seeing the landing. For the storyline, Owen was fined for the incident and also told to apologize. So he did that on Twitter. MGK replied laughing about the whole thing, which had upset some fans because he really didn't sell it much after the move happened. Cena didn't appear on Raw at all at the taped SmackDown event, so we won't hear from him likely until next Monday. Since both he and Owen have each won one match, it makes a lot of sense to do a rubber match for the US title. Daniel Bryan's favorite moment was in WrestleMania 30. Daniel Bryan said his favorite moment in wrestling wasn't when he won the WWE title at WrestleMania 30. It was a promo that happened half a year earlier in December 2013. The currently sidelined WWE superstar was speaking with the Asbury Park Press to promote an appearance in Freehold, New Jersey on June 28 when he said the following, and I quote, "It was just supposed to be an interview between on-air authority figure Triple H, Randy Orton, and John Cena, but the fans there weren't having it. They just started chanting yes, and yes, and yes, and Daniel Bryan, and yes, and more yesing, to the point that they will ruin the segment. John Cena is so smart and so quick on his feet. He pulled me forward and asked me something to the effect of, 'What's your name?' I said, 'Daniel Bryan,' and everybody cheered. 'Where are you from?' 'Aberdeen, Washington.' Everybody cheered louder. 'Was either your mom or dad a WWE superstar?' I said that no. My dad is a log skiller, and logging is big in the area. So then everybody cheered, and mostly special because that was the last time my dad got to see me wrestle before he passed away. And not only that, but he got mentioned. For me, that's a very special moment. That's my favorite, even more so than WrestleMania 30. If you were to ask me my favorite moment in wrestling, that'd be it. It took place on December 9, 2013, and it was the Slammy Awards show in Seattle, which is close where Bryan grew up. WWE held something called the Championship Ascension ceremony, where they had former WWE World Champion in the ring along with JBL on commentary to set up the Randy Orton vs. John Cena TLC match to unify the titles. When watching the video again, you could see how much Bryan genuinely loved the cheers, and there were others in the ring that were smiling for it too, like Big Show. Mark Henry even raised Bryan's hand at one point, which led to more cheers from the hot crowd. This promo was also famous for when Stephanie claimed her husband, Triple H, was the greatest wrestler ever, while CM Punk mocked what he was hearing. The ending of the segment was great when it turned into a brawl where a bunch of guys hit their signature moves. Most wrestlers that have main event a WrestleMania as the babyface champion would say that the best moment of their career, but not Bryan. He loved getting that kind of reception in a city close to home, and for a moment that his parents were able to witness as well. His father passed away 5 months later, just after Bryan won the WWE title, so it's easy to understand why he cherished this memory so much. Naomi forced to change submission hold name. Naomi revealed on Twitter that she can no longer use the term slave anymore for her slave mission finisher, so it will be receiving a new name. Vince McMahon sent WWE title belt to CM Punk team. Vince McMahon sent a WWE title belt to the Chicago Blackhawks for winning the NHL Stanley Cup. Chyna trying to claim her spot in the WWE Hall of Fame. TMZ partner website 2000 spoke to former WWE superstar Chyna last week while she was visiting Sirius XM Studio. Chyna mentioned to the gossip website that she is trying to raise money for a documentary on her career and life where she looks for reconciliation and redemption among family, friends, fans, and haters, and seeks to claim her place in the WWE Hall of Fame. WWE looking to beef up NXT roster, main roster talent to work NXT event, NXT Diva working injured, WWE official, Iron UFC fighter. WWE NXT Diva Bayley is currently working through a broken arm, which is why she has been seen lately wearing a cast. In other NXT news, it's been said WWE is looking to sign more part-time notable names like Samoa Joe and Rhino, as the feeling is a lot of top NXT talent will be on the main WWE roster by 2016. In addition to part-time names helping to bolster NXT as a twin brand, it's been said there are main roster talent who are willing to work NXT events. We have seen Zack Ryder doing this in recent weeks. There has been a push in WWE for UFC fighter Jessamyn Duke, who is in Ronda Rousey's four horsewomen group, to get a tryout with WWE. Should Duke lose her next fight, if Duke does lose, it would be her third straight loss, and there are those in WWE who would like to get her signed if she released by UFC. TNA attempted to sign former WWE champion last week. Backstage news on what Paige Change is coming storyline might lead to. Last week, TNA made a big play to sign former WWE champion Rey Mysterio. TNA President Dixie Carter and John Gabriel pitched to Mysterio that TNA could help get his merchandise in several retail outlets, this increasing its visibility. TNA also told Mysterio that they would build him as a major Hispanic superstar in the company, and that he would be free to work whenever he wants on his days off. The feeling remains that Mysterio will ultimately head to Lucha Underground, but an official decision has yet to be made. WWE Diva Paige has been teasing a change is coming in WWE and the Diva division, and current speculation is the angle might lead to the main roster debut of an NXT diva such as Bayley, Charlotte, Becky Lynch, or Sasha Banks. CM Punk covering parade. CM Punk will be leading Comcast Sportsnet coverage of the Chicago Blackhawks Stanley Cup parade in Chicago this morning. Coverage is already underway and will feature Punk at the United Center and more. Possible matches for a WWE Battleground event. After Monday Raw, the only two matches have been announced for July WWE Battleground event is Brock Lesnar vs. Seth Rollins for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship and Bray Wyatt vs. Roman Reigns. Other rumored matches for the card include John Cena vs. Kevin Owens for the United States Championship, Randy Orton vs. Sheamus, Dean Ambrose vs. Kane, Primetime Player vs. New Day for the WWE Tag Team Championship, Ryback vs. Miz vs. Bishop in a three-way for the Intercontinental Championship, Paige and whoever she recruits against the Bellas. News on why Sheamus was chosen as Money in the Bank winner. Sheamus won the Money in the Bank briefcase this year in part because it was the plan last year, and apparently they liked the plan enough that they stuck with the decision this year, according to the Wrestling Observer. It was mentioned by former WWE creative team member Kevin Eck that it was pitched that Sheamus would win Money in the Bank last year as a babyface and then turned heel by cashing in the briefcase on the babyface champion in order to win the WWE title. The reason that didn't happen is because John Cena was booked to win instead. Then WWE chose to have Seth Rollins win the briefcase. So Sheamus was left to continue as a babyface. He didn't turn heel until after WrestleMania this year. While it is no guarantee, it's likely that Sheamus will win the WWE title in the next year from whatever face beat Rollins for the title, or he could cash in on Rollins in the near future. It's a good idea to get a new name in the title mix, although Sheamus isn't necessarily that new. His last world title win was 2012, and the last WWE title win was 2010, for a total of 3 WWE World titles. Sheamus is currently feuding with Randy Orton, a feud the Irishman could win because if he's going to be treated as a top guy again, he really has to start earning it by winning meaningful feuds. The choice was made for Sheamus to win Money in the Bank because that was the plan last year, and now it's up to him to prove that they made the right choice by sticking with him this year. Bray Wyatt was the brainchild of Dusty Rhodes. The entire Bray Wyatt character was the brainchild of Dusty Rhodes. Dave Meltzer revealed in the Wrestling Observer newsletter. Rhodes also came up with the idea to put Rusev and Lana together, in addition to taking Roman Reigns under his wing as a personal project. That just goes to show how important Dusty Rhodes was to the WWE. Even in very recent history, he had a massive hand in making Reigns what he is today, the next franchise star of the entire company. His idea to put Rusev and Lana together was also a stroke of genius, as they went on to be one of the biggest acts of latter 2014 and early 2015. But it was his creation of Bray Wyatt that really marked out Rhodes' brain for the business. That character is one of the most fleshed out creations on the entire WWE roster. As for Roman Reigns, Dusty is credited with giving him the confidence to perform. Reigns was unable to cut a promo when he came to Dusty, but eventually ended up able to cut an old school improved promo to the highest standard. That sort of influence on the current top star is going to be near impossible for WWE to replace. Dusty has the rare ability of being a teacher and a friend, all at the same time. Big update on WWE 4th of July live event in Japan and what will be shown. Jody Styles confirmed today that the entire July 4th WWE live event set to take place in Tokyo, Japan will be streamed live on the WWE Network and then will be available for on-demand streaming. Kevin Owens vs. Finn Balor for the NXT Championship will likely headline the show, but the Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar will also be making his return to Sumo Hall for the first time since he was IWGP Heavyweight Champion. Speculation on Ken Shamrock going into the WWE Hall of Fame. Dave Meltzer was asked on Wrestling Observer Radio last night if Ken Shamrock would ever go into the WWE Hall of Fame. Meltzer said he doesn't expect it to happen because the company doesn't really view him as one of their legends. If it does happen, Meltzer said he wouldn't be shocked. WWE releasing Christmas DVD special. WWE will be releasing a WWE Christmas special DVD titled WWE Christmas Special sometime in December of this year, according to WrestlingDVDnews.com. WWE Hall of Famer Mick Foley revealed on Twitter that he and his daughter recently shot footage for the project. And finally, heat on Samoa Joe for injury to Tyson Kidd. Bryan Alvarez was asked on today's installment of Wrestling Observer live if there is backstage heat on Samoa Joe for injuring Tyson Kidd in the dark match on Raw a couple weeks back when he performed his muscle buster finishing maneuver. While no new detail on Tyson Kidd's injury have surfaced, Alvarez mentioned that he hadn't heard anything about Joe receiving heat for the incident. The situation is being described as an accident and nothing could have been prevented. Well, that is, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.